I bought a skid steer! So this is my new skid steer. It's not super new. I've had it for a while, and until I wreck it doing something like that, it's really nice. This is a 2013 Cat 242B Series 3. It's about a 7,000 pound machine, 71 horsepower, I believe. It's got all the auxiliary hydraulics. I've had it for a bit. It's been in a couple of videos now, and I've not ever mentioned it because I wasn't thinking about that, but some people have asked about it. So here is skid steer video. See? Mine. So it has a, I don't even know. How many cylinders is that? 4-cylinder Mitsubishi diesel engine. All the smaller Cat machines, their skid steers, excavators, all that stuff all have Mitsubishi engines. This was super clean and nice when I bought it, but we live in moon dust powder here, so it's very dirty right now. It's been working a lot. Probably gonna go through a lot of air filters. But this machine has 1,200 hours on it, and being a 2013, it doesn't have any of the EGR or DPF filters or any of that stuff. So it's a simple diesel engine. I've wanted one of these for a very long time, and I would have preferred a tracked machine, but my wallet very much preferred to buy a tired machine and then maintain a tired machine instead of tracks. So I've been really happy with this one. It came with like the demolition tires, the super narrow ones that are solid rubber and you'll never get a flat, but it rode so rough and tore up the ground so bad that I took them off. I can throw them back on if we're gonna do like a demo job or something like that, but these ones have been working really, really good. And I might even go for more of the turfy type tread when it's time to replace these. This one's all pilot controls, which I do really prefer until you're trying to do wheelies and stuff. And then I will say the Bobcat machines with the 2-stick drive and the foot bucket controls, worlds easier to do nose wheelies and normal wheelies with those machines over an electric over hydraulic pilot control, but it's possible. In all reality, you should probably like get the one that's better for actually using on the job than the one that's better for doing tricks, but I like doing tricks. I got a set of forks for it, and the set of the fork carriage has a hitch receiver in the bottom of it, so you pull the actual forks themselves off, and then it's your hitch receiver for going and moving in trailers and stuff, and then your forks. What I still need to get really bad, I just got to figure out which one I want and buy it, is a grapple bucket. I've got the hydraulics to run it, and I want to get a skeleton grapple bucket. That I'll put a little thing here like what the skeleton bucket does, where it's just the ribs of the bucket and dirt and stuff falls through, but you pick up all the debris or brush or whatever. Check out how this thing works like a rake. Just raking all that right out and leaving most of the dirt. That'll be super, super handy for the public lands cleanups for one. And then brush cleaning up and stuff I want to do around here. A lot of brush work I want to do around here and old fallen down trees that have been left here for who knows how many years. So I just need to figure out which one of those I want and then get it, because I'd like to have that before the next PLS cleanup. That way I can bring this down between this and my dump trailer wherever I put it. Did I lose it? Where's my dump trailer? Huh. Oh. It's right there. Between this and that dump trailer for the next PLS cleanup would be a super handy setup to have that could do a lot. So I have plenty of products around here. My little tractor, I've kind of outgrown it with my project lists. This has been on my want list for a long time. Finally made it happen, and it has done a ton of work in the time that I've had it already. We've got my wife's hole filled. Everybody I know was in great suspense over that. Quite a bit of other cleanup around here. We've done some setting up Nate's shop, doing big machinery moving with it, way bigger than we should have, but we pulled it off. Like it's been working quite a bit already. One attachment I'm probably not going to get for it that is probably going to confuse a lot of people at first, because I'm sure that's what everybody's thinking already, is a winch box. And a winch box, for those who are not in the towing industry, don't know what that is. It's basically a big hydraulic winch, 20, 30,000 pound winch, on a frame that couples into your quick coupler, Comes out here with a big blade in the ground to anchor in, and has like a boom setup off of it. And then this carries it around out there, and you can snatch block 100 times off it and pull like crazy and all this stuff. I doubt I will do that and get or build one of those. I might build just a super small winch setup just to have, but an actual real winch box, I don't really have a need for it. If you look at where most of those are used, they're used in like cornfields and muddy roads and stuff like that, pulling tractors and ag stuff out. And they can pull very heavy, yes, because it anchors in so hard. But if you look at the type of work I do, the recovery is not really the hard part. The challenge I have is getting to the recovery. And even if this were a tracked machine, it's a terrible off-road machine, especially once you hang a winch box off the front of it. Absolutely horrible off-road. Basically, every other vehicle I own is a better off-road machine to get places than this one. This right here is my version of a winch box. It's a twin line drum, boom, big spade in the back, and this will go way farther off-road than that skid steer ever will. If I need to go farther than that, I have track Jeep, I have normal Jeep, all that. Like I said, my issue is not a crazy hard pull when you get to the recovery, it's just simply getting to the recovery. And I have other vehicles that do that a whole lot better than a skid steer ever will, so winch box is like way down here on the priority list. So that's kind of the skid steer. There's not much to it. It's a very, very clean machine. It's only had 2 owners, and neither of them were construction companies. One was a private ranch, and the other was a firewood processor guy. Had the firewood processing unit on the front of it, so it's not been construction used and beat, which is really nice. There's not a whole lot to it. Like I said, this is your drive, forward, back, left, right. This one over here is your bucket controls. And then this one has a hand throttle where you can just set the RPM you want, or it also has a foot throttle where you can run throttle with your foot as needed. So very simple basic controls. It's got lights, it's got continuous flow hydraulics and all that good stuff. So that's basically the skid steer. People asked about it and wanted a skid steer video, and I'm realizing now how hard it is to make a full video out of a simple skid steer. So it is a very simple one. Tired machine, open cab, nothing fancy. It's a smaller size one, but good thing about it, it's a 7,000 pound machine. This 10,000 pound trailer can haul it no problem. I've hauled it all over the place on it, and it pulls it just great. I don't need anything big and crazy to haul it. I can put it in my dump trailer, got all the tie down rings, works great there. Obviously my rollback hauls it no problem. Very easy to transport, but still very capable, and it's a cap machine. You don't get really any better than that. So very, very happy to have this thing. It's proven itself very worthwhile so far, and I think it will keep doing that. You'll for sure see it in the cleanups out there getting used for that, and maybe some other funky jobs we get into also. We'll see. So that's a skid steer video. There's just not much more to it than that. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that a little bit, and I think I'm gonna go to work now. So we'll see you next time. Woo! That was close.